Hello and welcome back to Talk of the Town. We have another news partner on the docket today and a very special guest, of course, Cheryl. Thank you for being here to start.
I'm not the special one.
Well,
no.
you're both special. Cheryl's a volunteer with OccuPaws, which is a guide dog association, and you also have a special guest.
I do. I borrowed Miss Jean for an appearance this morning. She obviously is a black lab. Actually, maybe not obviously, because she's very wavy, so people wonder whether she's some sort of combination. But she is, we use the English labs as opposed to the American labs. American labs are bigger, but the English labs are girthier, I'll say. They're a little more broad, a little lower to the ground, a little sturdier, I like to think of, if they're going to be guide dogs eventually.
Right.
They're built for the job.
You need to have some sturdy guys. Yeah, so that's what they do is they train dogs that are eventually going to become guide dogs, and Cheryl volunteers in doing some of the early training. So let's talk a little bit about the new puppies that are arriving.
Well, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of them. As we've mentioned before, we try to name the dogs by letters of the alphabet, by their age. This is Jean, so she's in the J litter.
Okay.
And we've got puppies coming along. We have 2 puppies that are, oh dear, you're very excited about the food. Yes, you are.
Yes.
You need to stay down though. Down. There you go, good girl. Now maybe you could play with this for a moment. We've got 2 new golden retrievers that are coming at the end of the month. Wow. Then we have an OccuPaws mama. Ooh. Who is pregnant and will be delivering in about 3 weeks, so that's going to get us into February.
Okay.
And then we have another OccuPaws mama who we're hoping is going to be pregnant shortly, and that will probably get us into March. So we're going to keep that monthly progress going.
Yes.
And lots of puppies. We just had the whole group together for a holiday gathering and celebration. 36 puppies in training right now. Oh my gosh. I don't think they were all there. I wasn't able to attend.
Yeah. Even if half, I mean, that's a party. You gotta know that. I'm curious about the mama dogs. So you are always, of course, raising new puppies and bringing new puppies into the world to potentially become guide dogs.
Right.
How are the moms taken care of?
Right. And I'll backstep for just a moment to say that those dogs were dogs, by and large, who were in the program and training to be guide dogs. Mm-hmm. And then the term we use is career changed. Okay. Them to realize that they have a lot of the traits that we like. Yeah. I mean, they can be career changed into just a bomb sniffing dog maybe, or a hunting dog, or some other service dog. But in this instance, has traits that we're really interested in, and think that maybe that dog would better serve us as being a mama dog.
Okay.
Mama dogs need all sorts of special love and care and attention.
Yeah.
So that's another volunteer opportunity with OccuPaws. So you're not training a dog. You don't have to go to all of the classes because those dogs are not out in public places all of the time. You just take really good care of them until very close to delivery, and then you don't have to be responsible for that. They go off to the powers that be for that portion of the journey. And then if that happens for a couple of litters, don't want to pin me down on anything, but let's say 3 or so litters, and then the mama dog's done being a mama, you may have that dog if you so choose.
Oh, okay.
And that is quite a deal, quite a bargain.
Yes.
Because these guys get a lot of time and attention and money spent on them for training and all the rest that goes with it. So if they are career changed to become a family pet, that's an expensive move. But if you have her as a mama dog, you need to get down.
And they don't all become guide dogs.
Well, yeah.
We'll see what happens, but you're such a great trainer. But there's so many characteristics that they need to possess to be great guide dogs because they are responsible for somebody's life.
Exactly.
I want to make sure we talk about Paws Forward. What is that?
Well, it's funny you should mention that because I've been thinking about Paws Forward for this girl because it is a program that we have with prison in Wisconsin, which to me seems just the perfect combination. What do these little guys need? A lot of time. Okay. What do these guys have? A lot of time. And so they will go up and spend, maybe a couple of months. And sometimes it's the dogs who need a little more individual attention. And, so we tease, we're going to send you to the prison. We're going to send you to the prison, Jean. No. But it's a great responsibility for the guys there because these dogs will stay with them 24/7. They stay in the cell with them. They're responsible for everything, feeding, grooming, training. There's also a weekend program that's involved with that. Because at this young age, the socialization is really key. They have to be happy, well-adjusted dogs first and foremost.
Yes.
And so a prison setting isn't exactly the most normal social situation, so they come out during the weekends and are with families. And it's just really nice when they can get that much individual attention. It can make a big change in a dog's training.
Wow, yes, I can imagine that might be a win-win on both ends for sure. We're out of time, so I'm going to quickly mention your next fundraiser. It's the quarter auction on January 27th. Doors open at 12. Auction begins at 1:30 in Lodi.
Right, at the Waddle Inn.
At the Waddle Inn.
Backed by popular demand.
If you want to help out by volunteering for OccuPaws, you can go to the website. Cheryl, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.